Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rick Walker with Maverick Multimedia and Maverick News. You are watching ongoing live coverage of Freedom Convoy 2022, where at this time, 12:15 Eastern Standard Time, police are moving into the main protest area right outside the Parliament buildings as truckers and their supporters are trying to make a last stand, it appears, after spending what is now a fourth week in the nation's capital. I'm going to take you live there right now.
Right. He's showing his true colors.
This is a live feed.
So there's a snowbank right here, and the line is right there. So there's very little room in between. These guys are on the ground here. I don't know if you can see that. They're like kneeling on the ground.
You guys know what a mirror is. Look in it. Look in the mirror. Shame on you.
Hey, big tough man. Hey, big tough guy.
Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror.
Oh, okay. It's covered in coyote piss. Those horses.
Buddy, can you say that again?
Covered in coyote piss. Those horses won't come anywhere near you.
Thousands of police moved into the area yesterday wearing riot gear,
Covered in coyote piss.
and police have been advancing slowly, inch by inch, foot by foot.
This guy in the fucking orange jacket literally just covered himself in coyote.
How does it feel standing for big pharma and corporations? Sickos. People have been pepper sprayed today. People have been hit with batons. That's how the crunch is looking right there, guys, between the line and the stormtroopers. Can't believe it.
Thanks for holding on, brother.
Yo, shouldn't you be wearing a mask, sir? You got no mask on, man. Do you not oppose the mandates like us? Why don't you join us?
How many of you are there? Why aren't you 6 feet apart?
Oh, it's different for them, right? It's different for them. Oh, different rules for different people. So much for that equality thing, right?
This feed coming from our friend Greg Wycliffe.
Woo! Love wins, baby. Love wins. Love wins. These people didn't get enough love. That's the problem. They didn't get enough love growing up. And that's okay, because we're going to love you. We're going to love you till you love yourself. We are going to love you till you love yourself, guys. How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you, brother?
Dude?
Fantastic, man. I think we're reaching some of them. You know, they on a very base level, they're humans too, but you know, some of them don't have anything behind the eyes, right? Some of them you could see that they really don't mind being here and doing this. So, you know, we're just gonna hold the line. Just try and warm them. Try and get to their hearts. Try and get them to see that we're just human beings. You know, we have a right to be here, and we're fighting for them as much as ourselves. I know. I could see it in his eyes. I'll just leave him, man. We pray for him. We pray for them all. You know, we just got to remind them that we're community, and you know, if any of them were ever in need, we've got them, right? We'll be there for them. And I've told a number of them, you know, if you guys say no to an unlawful order and you get fired, there's probably 100 small business owners here who'll give you a job. You can do it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yep.
You know, my union boss, his wife was an RN for 22 years. She was fired over the mandates. Now she bags grain for $18 an hour, but she does it with a smile on her face because she made the right choice.
That's right.
And that's it. You make a moral choice, you make the right choice, and you can sleep well at night.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, imagine to pepper spray the working class
Correct.
to protect these white collar bureaucrats who probably don't even care about you, man. They're just like, it's really sad.
I was over there earlier, and they whacked a lady right in her mouth with their baton. So I get in between them, and they fucking kicked my legs out from under me, tried to pull me into the crowd. These guys pulled me back out.
Oh. So the horses are leaving. Apparently that's not always a good sign, though. Apparently that's not always a good sign. So this guy's planning something. Hey, are you guys? What? No? You don't think so? You're holding the front line. You don't seem to be afraid, sir.
Police have been using pepper spray this morning.
You
You're seeing
defend the people now.
How long you been here today?
Who you
the use
standing
of
I've been here
against?
about 5 hours.
Can you believe what's happening here?
They're just pushing us back. As long as you comply, you don't get arrested. As long as you move back, you're fine. They're just trying to get all the vehicles out currently. They're being respectful with us as long as you move.
So I'm trying my best.
We keep these streets clean, sir.
What does that thing do? Is that a tear gas launcher? Look at that helmet he's got. That's intense, bro. That's more intense than the video games I play. That's really
You guys are
intense.
slave to the lender. If you didn't have bills, would you be here? Would you still be standing there if you didn't have bills to pay? Walk away. Sell your home.
No, here
you
comes
can
somebody.
be free like us.
I don't know what's going on, but
No, we're still gonna stand here.
yo, City TV News, City News is over there. Well, it's just like kind of funny to watch City TV News.
Of course.
They're there for a reason to tell the story that's supposed to be told.
Yeah,
apparently.
Yeah. City News. Did City News do the pepper spray? Maybe it was City News who paid. I gotta get a close up on this guy. That's brutal, man.
another way to
City News.
illustrate, I think,
Right behind the stormtroopers, as they should be, I guess.
the divide
Just casually doing their job. They're just doing their job.
where the legacy media is behind
It's crazy, man. That's crazy.
the police, with police.
These people
with the
definitely have
state.
earmuffs on, so they probably can't even hear us. I hope they're not going to do the sound cannon thing.
Independent journalists on the other side with the
They
people.
got that huge armored vehicle back there, too. That's pretty intense. What's going on over there? Oh, they're getting earmuffs. Uh-oh. Are they going to do the like the sound blast thing, or? My friend, mon français est mauvais. Désolé. I don't know. Good thing.
He's referring to
man.
the LRAD, a long-range acoustic
Oh, I gotta
device.
zoom out. Sorry.
It's a
This is
device
intense,
that
man.
uses high-intensity, high-frequency sound waves
Honestly, I can't do this job.
Think about what you're doing here. Your
that are
family.
very
Thanks, dude.
focused.
I work in an
laser
office.
focused.
Can you believe what's happening here today?
And
Public embarrassment, just pure shame. I can't think of any other words to describe it. Heartbreak, just disbelief in general, really. I feel like I can't really find the words to put together.
Yeah.
I never thought being a Canadian it would ever look like this.
Well said, man. Well said. I've been speechless a lot of today as well. Oh, they're about. What?
the use of the LRAD is controversial because it can cause permanent hearing loss
What is he saying?
and even permanent brain trauma.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Subjected to a direct blast of the sonic waves.
This does not end here.
We cannot hear.
The new residence is Ottawa until this is done.
Now they're moving the truck up.
Ottawa, you will not be
They're moving the truck up. What are they saying? We can't hear you. We can't hear what you're saying. We can't hear you, sir. We cannot hear what you're saying.
Can you repeat them? You know what they're saying?
I don't know what they're saying.
I'm asking this off.
It sounds like they're like about to beat us down and say, "Hey, this is for your own good" or something. I don't know.
Well, they're getting.
We cannot hear you.
That's how you.
I hope you're right.
You can see they are moving that truck up, and
Right.
we showed you that truck yesterday.
Hi. Hello.
That is where the
Oh, I got a
LRAD
nod
is
from a guy. A guy
apparently,
nodded
coming
me. Cool.
from. It's mounted on the top of the truck.
This is intense.
If they deploy that, it's
Yo, this guy's decked out. He's got
designed
the,
to make disorient.
he's got the grenades, or
people,
not the grenades, rather the
make them feel nauseous.
tear
It
gas.
pierces
He's got the
it's
tear gas,
ear-piercing
too.
Sound.
That's a good loadout. If you're playing Call of Duty, that's a crazy good loadout. What prestige? What prestige are you?
These are level ones, though. They don't have the.
These are level ones.
Yeah.
Okay, these are level ones.
They haven't even.
They have zero prestige right
Zero
now.
prestige, exactly.
Down in the protest area for the last
Yeah,
2 days, they've been handing out.
Are you worried about that big
Earplugs.
armored truck over there?
I'm not worried about anything, dude.
No.
They can do what they want. I don't care.
Can I put you on the
With the
YouTube?
nature of the
Oh, okay.
device,
Yeah,
I don't know if
Have you
earplugs
been here
would
long
even be
today or what?
effective- an
No,
effective
I'm here
defense
with a buddy. We go
against
from
to protect yourself.
Port
to
Elgin,
protect your
Ontario.
ears.
I'm not a
Don't know.
political activist by any means. I've never done anything like this in my life, but I'm willing to die on this hill, man. A lot of people are waking up.
And that's a common thing about this convoy. Like it's the freedom thing, you know, the whole freedom thing. Yeah, a lot of the people agree on that.
It's nice to have some vindication, you know, and like also to not feel alone. Like for the first time, I feel like, oh, finally, you know, some people that I can relate with, because I felt mad for the last 2 years trying to just, I didn't go along with what was happening. There's a certain kind of person, maybe it was my father, instilled that kind of, like, I didn't trust the government initially, but we came from communist Poland, right? Yeah. So I saw some warning signs, and this is, I think it's over, man. I think that these guys are like, they're torn up. Look at them. They're torn up. They have some humanity. Like, yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
You think for you, by the way, people like you are like showing the world exactly what's happening here. That's what we need. All the smoke and mirrors. This is
Police have over 100 roadblocks.
That's the
set
hardest
up
part
around
about this. Is like you'll hear one thing
city.
and you just look, you turn around, and like the actual opposite is happening. It's like it's such a vile state of affairs.
It's crazy.
The downtown area was under a strict lockdown of sorts last night, where they were not allowing people to get in there very easily
We
at
get a
all.
close up of this stormtrooper with the cool helmet.
The level 50.
Come to the dark side. Come to the Luke. I am your father.
Reminds me of Spaceballs helmets. You know,
Good job, Trudeau. Good job, Trudeau. Good job, Candace Bergen. Every single politician that sits in that house right now.
dude, those people are, it's all political theatrics. It's all garbage.
Yesterday, we saw
This is for your safety, everyone.
Oh yeah.
This is for your
protesters
safety.
trampled by
This is what Justin Trudeau's
trampled by police
Canada
horses.
right here. For your safety. The children will wear masks or you will get tear gassed. They will wear masks or you will get tear gassed. Do you understand? This is such a fucking clown world, man. I can't believe
your
it.
kids to play soccer? They better be jabbed. They better be fucking
Yeah,
jabbed.
that's it.
That's why I'm here, because I'm not going to put my daughter through this kind of fucking life. And I know these people have kids. I know they have kids. Despicable that they're not standing with us. How could you do this to your kids, man?
And the thing is, like, the media's perverted the whole convoy because, like,
They
probably don't even realize that they would agree with us on pretty well everything.
Everything, absolutely everything. They found a very select group of people that maybe
still don't even know what people.
Or
are
maybe
really
they
fighting
just
for.
watch CBC and that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
And like the CBC programming in Quebec has been crazy. They've had kids who are like, "Oh, of course I'm pro mandate. What are we going to do with the vaccinated people, with the unvaccinated?" And it's like that's
child abuse. Getting these kids. It's
creepy.
perverse. It's
All
perverse.
these
Man.
people here, they all see what happens on the grounds, and then when they go home and they listen to the news and they hear the lies, it's eye-opening for everyone.
It is.
Anyone who's been here on the ground has seen what happens. And then you drive home and hear what they say on the radio, and instantly you just get infuriated from the lies from the mainstream media and the politicians.
That's what's waking.
If they looked at the full House of Commons meeting, they only show certain sides of it. When there's half the House that is against this, but they don't show that side on the news. They just need to let the truth out. That's it.
like this stormtrooper here. He's going to go home. He's going to be like, "Am I the baddie? Am I the baddie? Am I the bad guy here?"
He's lucky. He's hiding his face, but these people, we can see their faces. It's
After what they're doing to mankind, none of these males will be able to get it up. None of them. Their ego will be so shot. Just shot.
Like I hope that for their own sake that they didn't actually grab these like firearms and expect to use them. You know what I mean?
I really hope that's never been the case.
I hope they're not such psychopaths to be like, "Oh yeah, baby, this is my rifle. There's many like it, but this one is mine."
It's just part of the loadout, like somebody said.
It's part of the intimidation factor. Yeah.
Prestige 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to resign, guys. For your country, for freedom, you have to resign. Resign.
Come to work tomorrow.
Come on this side of come on this side of history.
This is going to go on forever.
You have to resign on this side of history.
You don't have to come
Yesterday
on
we
our
did see
side,
one
but you
officer
can
do
go
that.
home. You can go home. Sell your homes. You don't need the job. Then you don't have to stand here.
When he
You are
crossed the
slaves
line,
to the lender.
He joined the protesters. His colleagues
We're all
immediately
slaves.
arrested him.
This is not your choice to be here. Go home. Be with your
Hi,
family.
Sabby.
Look at the crowd. Look around you. Look at the people here.
We are here not getting compensated. This is for freedom. This is a peaceful protest.
I think this paints a pretty clear picture.
Well, do you want to be on YouTube? No.
There's so many people coming.
What about just your voice?
There's a lot
No?
of people
Okay.
on the side.
It's okay. Oh, Toronto police here. Hey guys, I'm from Toronto too.
Did you guys research how Doug Ford made 15 times his net worth in 2 years during a pandemic? There's some investigation for you.
Selling stickers. How about you investigate the We Charity scandal?
Well, we have lost our jobs. We are denied unemployment. I can't go visit my mom in the hospital. I missed the birth of my niece. This is not fair. Think about what you're doing. Just think about things.
We know it's affecting you too.
Guys, make sure you like the stream so people can find us.
What's your name on the street?
Greg Wycliffe.
What? We can't hear you.
Yeah. You can go to gregthe.com and it should forward to my YouTube channel.
We're also going to try to check in with Carla Olson,
Greg.
one of our
Greg.
Borders in the
space
field there.
WYCLIFF. Yeah, right there at the top. Wycliffe. Yeah, that's it.
It's a website.
Like search that on YouTube.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Show the world what's happening. How many people you have watching?
5K.
Awesome.
There's 5K people watching.
Nice.
Thanks for
So nice to see
F's in chat for freedom, guys. F's in chat for freedom. Let's see it. This is crazy.
How come pedophiles' bank accounts don't get frozen and investigated of all their customers?
Hey.
How about that?
How about that?
What about pedophiles? Freeze their bank accounts and see who all their customers are. $5 donation, and we're fucking frozen.
And fun fact, Pfizer, largest criminal lawsuit in history was against Pfizer in the U.S.
They have a knack for doing this kind of thing. It's a cost-benefit analysis for them. You know what? We'd rather just take the lawsuits after the fact, after we ruin people's lives. Like, they've done this before, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
All Canadians deserve a choice. We all deserve clean drinking water, not based off of vaccination status. We are all equal.
I find it very disgusting that the city TV news guys can just chill back there. Yeah, well, it's like, what is that? Hey, I'm from City TV News. I'm with the stormtroopers. I would love to be here for that. Thanks for doing your job, man. Fist bump. Fist bump. I don't think I'm gonna get a fist bump from your fist bump. It was worth a shot. All right.
Good job, bud.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. I would love to stay up there. Do you want to be on YouTube Live, anyone?
I'm okay.
No. Anybody want to share their thoughts on this messed up situation in Canada, communist Canada? Hey, man. Hey, it's Daniel Boardman. Do you want to be on the YouTube Live?
Sure.
We're here with Daniel Boardman. Can you believe what's happening here, sir?
Yeah, I can. And one of the things I don't like is stop being shocked, everyone. Stop being shocked. Oh, Justin Trudeau doesn't care about the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. How could he? It's been 2 years, and rights and freedom are thrown out. The man has never responded to any criticism with grace.
The writing was on the wall.
The writing was on the wall. I mean, it had to be exposed, and it was exposed. Now the state media, I see, is comfortably behind the police, ready to spin this however they can.
Yeah.
But it's stop being. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I thought maybe some of the cops wouldn't want to crack skulls. I thought when the CCLA came out that this would delay things. I was reading the court orders and the judges. This is a legal protest. The injunction against the horns, what people don't know. So the media, what they did is they spun that as a great win for the city and all that. But what they asked is for 30 things in that injunction, and one of them was moving the protesters out and all this. In the court ruling, the judge struck down everything that they wanted except for the horns, and the judge very clearly ruled that the truckers have a right to park here on Wellington. They had a right to be on Metcalfe. That is a legal protest. The judge was very clear. This isn't illegal.
No.
Didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
The Orwellian state just declared it illegal, and whatever Trudeau and Freeland say is legal, that's what's legal now. So, yeah, it sucks. But, we'll keep fighting. But if I have a message for everyone else, stop being surprised, don't act surprised. You can be angry, you can be upset, you can be sad. I'm with you. I'm there with you. Don't be surprised. Okay, we got a push coming.
They're pushing right at the snowbank that we were just in front of there. I don't know where Igor is. I know that Igor's my cameraman. We love Igor. I don't know where he went off to, but it's insane. Total insanity.
And this is how police have been doing it. Just every once in a while, they reinforce their line and then just push
Quite
forward
a few people behind the front line here, too.
At times using pepper spray
Quite
to
a
push
few
the
people behind the
protesters
front line
back,
here.
gaining more and more ground as they go.
Wow.
And they've been clearing the
And
streets.
there's more police
one at a
over
time.
there on the other side of the fence.
Fencing was
People
erected
handing
a
out
couple of days
snacks,
ago.
more free
around
food.
the
There's always
Parliament
more free
buildings.
food. Hi, how are you? You want to be on the live? Can you believe?
I'm sad. I'm so sad. I'm here for my two kids, 7 and 11. I'm from Toronto.
Yeah.
And I'm never an activist.
Yeah.
But I felt very strong and my conviction. I have to be here and see for myself. And I'm seeing those fake news. They're protected from other.
They're on the other side of the stormtroopers.
Like these snow troopers. I'm just sad. It's just so sad.
It really is. It's unbelievable.
Like your videos make me laugh. Gives me that smile. Thank you.
Of course.
And yesterday I was standing with two veterans in the front.
Yep.
And they were pushing, and then the guy has the cane. He has the cane on, and they were just pushing.
The veteran with the cane.
Yeah, they were pushing, and I'm like, why are these people like this? I'm so shocked because I've never experienced like that, something like that. And then they would push us up in front of the Chateau Laurier.
Yeah.
And I just left because it's just like I couldn't handle this anymore, and we were crying. And now thank God they're not here. I was really worried about the old guy.
Yeah.
And there's no respect.
None.
Like
none. And there's no respect for the rule of law either, right?
No, nothing.
People are yelling freedom again. I'm not sure what's going on over there, but maybe my stick can see.
The Justice Center for Constitutional Freedoms also sending a letter to police and the municipality, informing them that in their view, this protest was and is lawful, and telling them that legal action is going to be coming, and that legal action will focus not just on the government side, but also on individuals.
A lot of people live streaming this on their devices. Lots of cell phones down here showing the world what's going on. The line's right there. I think that's just fake news media behind them. I can't really see with my own eyes. I hope Igor's okay.
In another interesting development this week,
do you want to be on YouTube Live?
After Ottawa's police chief Smalley resigned, an offer was
what about just your voice
made to
Sure. Thank everybody that's out here right now. We need everybody out here too.
Can you believe what's happening here?
Matthew Torrigan from
unbelievable, really sad,
Ottawa to serve as Ottawa's police
wish this
chief.
would all end. Us
At
do we
first
want to
he
go home?
accepted, but he has now withdrawn
Yeah,
his name from consideration, and
there's a snowbank here. They're trying to push people over.
To the municipality said that he did so because it's clear police do not have the support.
Man down, man down.
Officer there falling on the wrong side, on the people's side of that snowbank. And cops climbing over it.
This feels like a Lord of the Rings fucking moment, dude. The fuck? The fuck?
Protesters had created a snowbank, shoveled all the snow up and created a snowbank.
These are the orcs. The orcs. The evil orcs are coming. They're pushing very aggressively, very, very aggressively. They don't fucking give a fuck, dude. They're doing this all for Trudeau because they're all pro-mandate. Jesus. Brutal, man. They pushed over the snowbank. They have pushed over the snowbank. I can't believe this. Can you believe this?
No, man, I can't believe it. This is crazy. Absolutely insane.
You have a comment for the viewers right now? No. That guy was tearing up a bit. Can't believe what he's seeing right now.
Yesterday, we saw people trampled by police horses. We're trying to get official word on their conditions. A woman, an elderly woman, who uses a walker to get around, was one of the people that was knocked to the ground and trampled by the horses.
I'm
in a police media release after
You're gonna go to Earn Prior? Like, what's your agenda here?
police
I just don't get
indicated
it, man.
there were no injuries,
Like,
which was
we
not
keep on
true.
going
These
right
people
to the
were
redneck
injured.
country if you want.
How seriously, we are not sure. They said that someone had thrown a bicycle under a horse and someone was arrested and charged with attempting to injure a police service animal.
Yeah, tu parles anglais?
Yeah.
Do you want to be on a
It was not a bicycle. It was the lady's
No, it's okay.
walker,
It's okay.
as we showed you yesterday in the video.
No, I
and
didn't.
Still in
Did you get pepper sprayed? Do you want to be on live stream?
Why not?
Hi, I'm
We'll
here
have
with
more about that on
Gaetano
our 6
Montoro.
p.m.
And can you believe what's
live
happening here
broadcast
today?
tonight.
No, I can't believe it, but I can't believe it. We're citizens, peaceful citizens, and we just want their freedom back. That's all we want.
That's it.
Freedom back. That's it. That's all we want. We're holding the line. We're not doing anything bad. Of course, you know, if you're pushing a cop or you're punching him, then you should get pepper sprayed. I agree, but no, we're not doing anything. We're, you know, this is unlawful. We're lawful. We're just peaceful people. Don't want no trouble. We just want freedom.
What do you think is going through the minds of these officers right now?
Right now, I'm sure they're thinking about what's really happening to Canada. You know, most of them don't want to do this. A small majority of people want to do this. Maybe out of those 40, 50 cops that are there, five guys really want to do this, and I'm sure that most of them don't want to do this. It's crazy. They have kids. We have kids. So I don't think they want to do this. It's just crazy, man. They're just following someone's order, which next week probably won't even be there. Trudeau will be gone, but we the
these
people
cops are getting
will be
paid
here.
extra to be
That's what I
there.
told them. I said maybe Trudeau 4 or 5 days from now won't be there, but the people here will be here, and you as well. You have a job to do, but Trudeau won't be there no more to give you orders. So why taking his orders? Stand down.
You can't be assaulting us with police batons all the time.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. That's crazy. No, this is not Canada. This is not Canada. It's turning into China.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No,
And
it's not
even
fun at all.
though
We got to stand
there was
up.
a court ruling
Yes.
that said this protest
We
was
need,
lawful.
yes, numbers. They're gonna stop pushing it for numbers. Big numbers, they'll stop pushing. Now they're
Trudeau is
pushing because
using-
we're just a little small crowd. But if we keep building the crowd, they won't be able to push anymore.
The
We need people to
Emergencies
come
Act.
down tomorrow. A lot of
New
people
War
just come
Measures
down. Don't be
Act.
afraid. Even though you stand behind the line,
It has
but just
declared
come.
war on his
Don't
own
be
people.
afraid. Don't be afraid. That's
These
what they
people.
want. They want to keep people from coming here all weekend.
And anyone who
because
supports
especially it's a long weekend. I heard here in Ontario. So we're from Quebec, so I don't know. So yeah, exactly. So tomorrow is like a Saturday. So they don't want people to come here again. They don't want a long weekend thing, and they don't want people. There was over I don't know how many millions last week. So
Let's make it hard for them, right?
yeah. Listen, if you have millions here, it's all over. The game's over. Game's over because it's just going to keep growing. And then this summer, we're going to be putting tents everywhere. We're going to be sleeping all over the place. So it's game over. But
We'll just make them make a mockery
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing. Show us how big of a tyrant you are.
that's what exactly. That's what exactly. But he played. I think he played his last cards.
Yeah.
What happened yesterday with the horses? It's really bad. Really bad. I think this is the last straw that broke the camel's back.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Absolutely.
God bless.
Yeah, thanks, man.
No problem.
If you want to support our journalism, you can go to freedomreporters.com to donate. There is also a link in the description on the YouTube channels and on our Facebook pages as well.
We
Support
got a
our
couple of
journalists.
Sikh guys at the front lines there. Big crowd behind us still.
Film this. You're filming your embarrassment.
We're gonna do a quick media shame real quick. The fake news media behind the stormtroopers. I mean, it tells you everything you need to know, really. Like, these people support the oppression. These people, they twist the oppression. They tell the story they want to tell. They try to make us look like assholes. They try to say we're all these bad names. It's bullshit, guys.
On fait ça pour leurs enfants aussi. On fait ça pour vos enfants. On fait ça pour le Canada.
Do you want to be on live stream for a moment? No. What about just your voice? No face.
Are we singing? Vos enfants
No.
vont dire merci.
What do you want to ask me?
Were you tear gassed or were you just tearing up because of how disgusted you are with this?
Well, I'm very disgusted with this. It's Canada. It's unbelievable. Nobody's doing anything wrong. We want our freedom and the right to choose things. Just getting pushed around by a dictator, Trudeau.
Yeah, literally.
I can't believe that the Canadian flag would become a symbol of hate. And
Yeah, or you get targeted for wearing a Canadian
I
flag.
had the Canada flag on my truck as I approached Ottawa, and I got the finger a few times for having the Canada flag.
Yeah. I got heckled as well. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Disgraceful. Every time we think things couldn't get worse, they do.
What do you think's happening in the?
They're destroying us.
What do you think is happening in the hearts and minds of these like RoboCop stormtroopers?
I think they're ashamed of themselves. They have to be. I think they're being forced into doing what they have to do, and I think they're absolutely ashamed of themselves. They won't be able to sleep at night.
They don't
Well
want to
said.
do it. They really want to do it. I think most of them don't really want to do it.
Well said. Well said. Should we sing the national anthem again?
I did that. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Serve and protect, guys.
Serve and protect. Who the fuck are you serving and protecting? Somebody said. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The citizens of Canada.
Oh man. Man.
Not all.
Sorry guys, I can't really read the chat. I'll try to look at it right now. Okay, yeah. For the trolls in the comments, I just want to let you guys know, you guys have no life.
Don't waste your time on
You
that.
have no life.
Trolls keep this channel even better because it gets the algorithms are better because of you trolls.
Yeah, yeah.
We love you trolls.
Keep it going.
Yeah, yeah. So
My
they,
TikTok glowed because of you trolls.
yeah, yeah. We love the trolls. Thanks for hanging around. Keep commenting, keep trolling, because it helps the algorithm. So thank you. But seriously, you probably have no life. I lost my cameraman. I hope he's all right. I hope he didn't get pepper sprayed. Anybody want to be on YouTube Live to share their feelings right now?
I'm sad.
Yeah.
I'm well and truly sad. Yeah. From the bottom of my soul. This hurts.
Dark day, man. It's a dark day in Canada. Have you been here like just for today or for like part of the convoy or?
Not part of the convoy. I've been here in and out a couple of days a week. We're not far from Lower Entrance. You know, if the government wants to follow this, you can come and arrest me. You know, worse than that, I'm a firearms owner, so I'm automatically an extremist. So you know,
Right. It's bullshit.
yeah,
Bullshit.
you know, so they know now. They know they can come and get me, arrest me, whatever. We're under martial law, so I am a non-citizen.
And you have no rights.
I have no rights. The Charter of Freedoms and Rights has gone out the window. They have effectively sat on it, shit on it, pissed on it, and tore it up.
And acted like nothing happened. It's for your safety, right? It's crazy.
And the embarrassment of this is they're citizens. They're citizens, and this is the Canada that they want to live in. I've spoken to some of them, and honestly, I mean, they don't
Some
talk.
of the officers?
Right there in the line, I've spoken to them. They haven't spoken back.
Freedom!
But you can see it in their eyes. They don't want to be there. They're following orders. Some of them do. You can see the vitriol in their eyes. While others are they're scared. They don't want to be there. But they're following orders. They're scared.
Well, let's talk about some positives. Do you think some positives have come from this convoy? Or do you think some positives have come from this convoy?
Well, the government is lost. If the only tool they have is a club to get law and order back, when they could have just sat down 5 minutes and hashed this through.
Yeah.
They could have suspended it. It's been, I mean, across the aisle, it was suggested, there's a motion passed, and they voted against it because there's an agenda. It's politics. And it's embarrassing.
They didn't really listen to us once. It's been 3 weeks. They didn't listen, and instead they took their mainstream media, state power media, and spun a bunch of bullshit.
And they've been doing that for the past 2 years. We say 3 weeks, but it's been 2 years. They're not listening to the people. They don't understand that that's not how democracy works. We voted them in place. We are the ones who are voting them in place. We are their boss.
Right.
We're the ones who call the shots. They're just there to represent us, to be a mouthpiece for us.
That's right.
But sadly, lots of that has been lost in the House of Commons.
Yeah.
And what we are seeing right now is the death of democracy as we know it, the death of Canada, the greatest nation in the world. Okay.
Bring it in, man. Bring it in. I still have hope because I'm hoping that the credibility of the media, the mainstream media, has sunk like a rock over the past 3 weeks because people are seeing what's happening here and the tides are shifting. Because I've always said that no meaningful change is going to happen in Canada until Canadians stop listening to the news, right?
Absolutely.
And I think a big shift has happened in that sense. And now,
COVID wasn't the virus; the media is the virus.
Yeah. Ironically, the only people who still believe the media are a fringe minority. Ironically.
Absolutely.
So, thanks for your time, man.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up.
You too. Sun's coming out. Yo, it's Igor. Igor's here. I saw that you called me. Did the phone die, or did this die?
The camera died.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put it in your backpack.
Yeah, put it in the backpack for sure. How's it going?
Not too bad.
Do you want to be on the YouTube live?
I'm a little camera shy.
How about just your voice? Yeah. Go off, King. Go off.
I'm so proud of all the Canadians that come out here and support everybody and hold the line. You know, this is nice to see. This is beautiful to see. Everybody come together. These guys got to go home and deal with this. This is bullshit. I don't like this at all. This is not what Canada's about.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good positive spin on it because I think it really has united us in a big way against tyranny, right?
It has everybody from every race. Everybody's coming together for one cause, and it's beautiful to see.
Yeah. Well, anything else to add in terms of the positive that's going to come of this protest?
Hopefully we get freedom. Hopefully we get what we want, and they give us what we want. But I'm not sure what's going to be the turnout of this.
Take it one day at a time. The people who love freedom have found each other here, right? So that's good.
Exactly. We love everybody. Freedom. Freedom.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Got lots of media. Excuse me. Got lots of media in front of us. It's Greg Wycliffe.
Greg Wycliffe?
Yeah, so it's just like
W-Y?
W-Y-C-L-I-F-F-E. Yeah.
That's your handle on YouTube?
So this feed coming from our friend Greg Wycliffe live from Ottawa, where the protest
Would you like to be on YouTube Live for a moment?
by the truckers
Okay.
continues.
I am here with
Ananda Hayden.
and Ananda.
Yeah, Ananda.
And can you believe what's happening here today?
Honestly, yeah, because the people have woken up and they know the truth, and things are going to change, and the world's going to be a lot better very, very soon.
Yo, positive vibes from Ananda. I like her, man. How long you been at the Convoy for?
Today's my first day. We're staying till Tuesday.
Nice, nice, good stuff. You came in the thick of it.
Yeah, I'm from Muskoka.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It's awesome to see everyone here, though. Like, it's great.
Yeah. What was it? I'm sure you saw a lot of clips online, right?
Yeah, my whole family's like hardcore into it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
especially my grandma.
That's awesome. What's the most like beautiful, inspiring thing you've seen at the protest or the convoy?
Everyone come together, and no one on our side is violent whatsoever. It's
No?
just the cops, and the cops over there were like talking shit about everyone when they're supposed to be protecting us.
You heard them talking shit?
Yeah, and I was like, what? The
Say what?
Just laughing at us, or like saying, oh, the one cop's like, oh, we need some popcorn for the show, and I was like, what the fuck? After someone got pepper sprayed and started crying to him. Yeah.
That's disgusting,
But on the
man.
inspiring note, yeah, everyone coming together, chanting together, and like not giving up. Like everyone's
Yeah.
strong, and like the fact that they're willing to get hurt for their freedom or like get arrested, they don't care.
We're going to switch our feed here. We have Carla Olson on site. We're going to flip over to her feed.
Oh, look at this. Hey, guys, here they come. You guys brought the violence.
Riot gear incoming.
You guys brought the violence. You are being government goons. You're being goons of
This is
the government.
our reporter on the scene, our eyes and ears down there. Carla Olson, live feed from Ottawa, the nation's capital.
Not Canada.
Time right now, 1:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You guys are gonna have to remove yourself. I understand what it's like. You have to remove yourself from the situation.
Like you, I had a career that I loved. On November 4th, I got fired as a nurse because I stood for medical freedom. Are the kids proud?
It's been a game of inches and feet as police, every once in a while, just pushed forward a little bit more and gain a little bit more ground against the protesters. Some people chatting saying that we seem to be having some audio issues here. If anyone can just let me know if you're having difficulty hearing my audio, please let me know. Or if you can hear the audio, please let me know that. If you can hear me talking, if you can hear me, just say something in the chat.
You guys
Every
used
one
to
of
be
them.
respected. Now you're goons. Goons. Show your eyes,
Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Jesse. Could be people think they have been able to hear me because I haven't been saying a lot.
police officers that don't, they're not affected. I mean, no matter what people say, they're not affected. They're just standing there staring out. And then more, as you saw, I think I was able to pan that. You saw that more riot gear police were coming with their tear gas and their pepper spray. And I don't feel that this line of police are going to. I did manage to, some of the young ones that, I don't know if you guys noticed when I got in on their faces, some of them were very young. And there was one guy, he had blue eyes, and I stared in his eyes for a very, very long time. A very long time. We locked eyes for a long time, and he eventually looked away. I don't know. I was just trying to see in their souls. I don't know how they've forgotten their oath. I don't know how they can do this to peaceful protesters. I am walking away from that. It's just more of the same, everyone. It's
Carla's audio is a little low.
They're going to continue to push. The protesters are going to continue to be peaceful. It's been all about them trying to convince these police officers to uphold their oath. I mean, they've been begging them, talking to them about the Charter of Rights. And the riot gear cops on the other end, they're throwing tear gas, yell rat, using their clubs. I don't know what to say.
A lot of wind noise on Carla's feet. I apologize for that, but the weather is, well, it's cold and windy down there. She's been doing a great job capturing
Just
video,
that one line I saw, you guys,
running lives to us.
Those are not the
If you want to help support our work and help cover the expenses of
the other ones that we saw on
having Carla go down there and the expenses of running these broadcasts, you can donate at freedomreporters.com to help our reporters. And there is also a link in the descriptions on the YouTube channels and on our Facebook platforms. For those who have donated, thank you. This is, as much as anything else, an information war, as you've seen.
Try to get somewhere out of this wind. It's been.
So Carla's signing off. We're going to flip back over to a different feed again.
Person living in Canada.
Yeah.
With our tax money.
Yeah.
That's
And it
literally
conflict of interest.
And it literally fills his pockets.
Yeah.
And the media isn't covering it because they're getting a cut. I don't know. It's all about money, right? Absolutely. Follow the money.
I want to know how Justin Trudeau's family feels about this.
I want to know how he sleeps at night. Oh, what's that?
Doesn't
It's Ambien, sleeping. It's probably sleeping drugs. He's probably on all sorts of stuff.
Oh, he's cool.
This riot cop, what?
He is not in it. Like, I think the protester was talking to him, and he's not in.
Yeah, they're talking. Yeah, there's a Sikh guy up there. So yeah, try and get it higher if you can.
Yeah.
And then like kind of go in on that angle. Well, I serve Trudeau. That's what I do. Is I serve Trudeau among all things, and that's my only thought is serving Trudeau. That's the only thing I'm allowed to think about. Okay, you need booster doses. You need more booster doses. The only thing in my mind is doses, booster doses. That's it. I don't care what you believe in. I'm gonna crush you with my baton because Trudeau told me to. I don't know if this is a funny bit for you guys, chat, but I'm just improvising here. Thanks for your time, sir. Thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers. This is just the beginning of something even bigger, right? Oh, yeah. The whole world's watching. That's right. The whole world's watching Trudeau. Nanolipid patent, whatever.
And the world is watching.
Well, I think the chat likes your voiceover. It's a good job.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. I mean, people are saying we need to love them. We need to love them. Yeah. We kind of need to mock them too. I think a little bit because when you humiliate someone, you kind of like make them think about stuff.
Assault humor.
Assault humor. Yeah. We're gonna assault them with humor. I was doing the chant, the Star Wars chant. Dun, 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 dun. You guys don't want to talk to me. I've been talking this whole time. Do you want to come on YouTube Live for a moment, sir? No? What about just your voice? All right. Okay. Thanks anyway. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for showing up, dude. Thanks for showing up. Do you want to come on the YouTube Live, sir?
I can't because I'll get fired, man.
Oh, really? Okay. Don't.
As city.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Can we get just your voice on camera or just the voice? Okay.
I'm already on the edge.
Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for being here. Cheers. Cheers. Would either of you like to be on the YouTube Live?
All right.
Okay.
I don't really have much to say,
Okay. All good.
but just
Don't
proud
feel
to
like
be
it.
here. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. All right.
What's the channel so I can?
Yeah.
Sad
it's
day
my
for
name, which is
Canada
Greg
today.
Whitehead.
A very sad day for Canada. Where it's clear the protesters are really making a last stand, and trucks have started to move out of the area. We saw, well, we had some information come out of there this morning where some of the truckers who, I don't know if they're sort of filling in as leaders, but the organizers for the most part have all been arrested over the last 2 days, day and a half, 2 days. And we received word from some truckers overnight that they were advising the truckers to start moving their rigs out because the protest itself is being deemed lawful. You're not allowed to impede access, though, to roadways, infrastructure, and so on. And so by having the trucks there, that was part of the issue, even though they had been leaving lanes open. But police have been blocking off roads. Police have over 100 roadblocks set up around the area to create a secure zone, and they've been trying to flush the people out. Even though if you're walking down the street, if you're engaged in peaceful protest, even with the Emergencies Act, which is the new War Measures Act in place, you are actually engaging in lawful protest. But thousands of police have moved into the area anyway, and they've become essentially Justin Trudeau's personal paramilitary unit, and they are removing the protesters, moving ahead inch by inch, at times arresting people, and as we've seen since yesterday, sometimes beating them with batons. They've been spraying them with pepper spray. They trampled 2 people yesterday with horses. We saw that. The one person trampled was an elderly woman who uses a walker to get around. In the police release that came out afterward, police said that someone had thrown a bicycle under the horses, and they arrested someone and charged them with trying to injure a police service animal. But the video and the still images clearly show it was not a bicycle. It was the woman's walker. We're trying to get an official word today on that woman's condition and the condition of the other person. There have been a lot of rumors swirling around all of that regarding the conditions of those people. And I won't repeat what those rumors are. We'd like to deal in facts. So we're waiting for official word on what her condition is. In another strange turn of events, this week, Ottawa's police chief resigned. That we have an interim chief, Chief Bell, and the job was offered to an officer from the Waterloo area who at first accepted the job and has now declined it. And in a statement, in a letter written to the municipality and the police service, he said, even though he has a contract, he would not be seeking any compensation and is declining the job, withdrawing his name, withdrawing from the job because it's clear to him the municipality, the police, the government does not have the support of the people in removing the protesters from the area. And all of that, in spite of media reports, which would indicate that these protesters are violent in some way and have been incredibly disruptive and have been breaking the law down there. In reality, we've shown you over the past 4 weeks now that this has been an entirely peaceful process, an entirely peaceful protest, and there has really been no violence until now, as police have moved into the area and have begun to club and beat some of the protesters. Not all of them, but some of them. We did see a woman yesterday pulled behind police lines and beaten with the butt of a gun, of a rifle. Beaten with a rifle. It was disturbing. And as you've been seeing in the chats and the comments here today, it has severely damaged the relationship police in this country have with the citizens. The reputation of police has been severely damaged because of everything going on in Ottawa. The legacy media is spinning one story, independent journalists, and what we've been showing you is a different story. We've been running live, raw footage out of there for the better part of a month now. And we've shown you raw, unedited, uncensored footage running at times for half an hour, hours at a time, 3-4 hours at a time, that these protesters have been entirely peaceful. They've been taking care of the area around Parliament Hill, shoveling snow, salting sidewalks, giving away free food, and even giving away free food to the homeless, in spite of media reports trying to smear them, suggesting they were stealing food from the homeless. It's been ridiculous. And it has further illustrated the absurdity of the narratives that the legacy media has been spinning. It's completely detached from reality. That's why we're here. We knew we had to provide a window through which you could view everything going on in the nation's capital. So we are going to sign off for a short time. We will be back. Our main broadcast will continue tonight, as usual, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if there are other major developments, we'll sign on through the afternoon. Right now, the standoff, though, continues. Protesters, truckers trying to hold the line, even though rigs are moving out of the area. People on foot, a large crowd down there again today. Many people have come in from out of town again, thinking they would be there maybe for another fourth weekend of really what has been a celebration of sorts and an outpouring of national pride. Instead, what we're getting is a last stand as thousands of police officers have moved into the area in an attempt to overwhelm the protesters with sheer numbers and push them back a few feet at a time, pushing them back using pepper spray, batons, and just an overwhelming show of force as Justin Trudeau's war on the people continues using the Emergencies Act, the rebranded War Measures Act, in an unprecedented display of paramilitary force from Justin Trudeau in the nation's capital. Once again, before we sign off, if you'd like to donate to our journalists to help us continue to provide an alternative perspective on everything going on, you can do so at freedomreporters.com, freedomreporters.com, or you can click the links in the YouTube descriptions and the descriptions on our Facebook pages as well. Or just go straight to freedomreporters.com to support our work. And it's pretty clear that we're going to be at this even after this protest is through, because the story and the fight for freedom continues, and our fight on the information front will continue for a long time to come. It's pretty clear. So freedomreporters.com. And we will be back later this afternoon if there are more developments. And again, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. I'm Rick Walker with Maverick Multimedia and Maverick News. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We are keeping tabs on this, and we will catch you on the flip side later this afternoon.